person.
Nothing stops me, Leston.
Don't allow it to.
Nothing stops me. You know why nothing stops me? Because I know where I came from.
Yeah.
And where I came from was not an easy road.
Yeah.
You understand? The life that I live.
Angel, good afternoon.
Welcome to the Boom Champions 94.1.
That is the energy.
Good afternoon. Trinidad and Tobago, Boom Champions family, good afternoon.
That's exactly where
Leston, good afternoon. Agent B. Agent B.
Yes.
It's always a good vibes anytime J Angel is here, Passion drives everything that I do.
Boy, and that's what it's supposed to be.
It's
supposed to be passion driven. That way you're doing it to the best of your ability.
Of course.
First things first.
What
have you been up to?
What have I been up to?
Some people have no idea where Angel went or what she's been up to.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
I've been up to a lot, When I resigned from radio in 2018, I decided to...
It's so long?
Yeah, it's 4 years now. It's been 4 years now. It's been 4 years now. It's been 4 years now, yeah. I went on to invest in myself. So I've acquired my certificate of cosmetology. So I'm certified in cosmetology. I'm also a certified makeup artist as well. So I'm very happy for that. And I also launched my company, Just a Vibe, in this pandemic. Yeah. So the first product out of Just a Vibe, it's coconut water.
Coconut water,
yes,
right, nice.
Yes.
So is it that you have turned your back on the radio industry, like the radio thing, done, or you just put it on pause to focus on yourself a little bit, and if the opportunity does come along, fall back in?
Well, I've resigned.
From radio, totally?
I've resigned. But listen, if the bank is good,
right,
J Angel is there, because anyway, money there,
right, right, and and proper thing, money need to stack up properly and correct as we move forward. How did the pandemic how did the pandemic treat you?
Not good.
Not good.
Not good, Leston. Not good. Honestly, it really had hit me on a personal level as well. Right. I mean, I lost 2 of my businesses.
Okay.
And this happened when I went back to New York. Right. So I said, you know what? Let me come back to Trinidad, see what I can do out here, try to survive out here. And at the same time, my mother, she got COVID, and she almost died from COVID.
Whoa,
so that was,
Hey,
so Mama Laura is...
All right, nice.
Yeah, she was warded in Couva Hospital, and everyone on the floor there died except my mom, So I'm truly grateful to have her here still with me. So that was a very traumatic experience. It was very challenging to go through as well, because, this pandemic in itself was so much challenges to deal with, and now the fact that, God bless my Mama Laura to still be here with me, I overcame that, and I'm pushing forward.
Right. Yeah, definitely a stumbling block for a lot of people. A lot of businesses, a lot of budding businesses ended up falling, failing, and it's unfortunate that happened. But what is good is that, one, you have a testimony in the form of your mom, and 2, you mustered up the inner strength to be able to move on regardless, or despite the fact that what happened. All right?
Yeah.
So 2 businesses failed.
It wasn't easy, Leston. Because even in
starting
up...
What was your formula? You say it wasn't easy.
Let me tell you, in starting up Just a Vibe, I said, you know what? Okay, I come back here to Trinidad. What am I going to do?
Right.
2 of my businesses closed down, money going down, the bank going down, what going on? The Prime Minister shut down everything.
Right.
So I said, you know what? One thing he didn't shut down was manufacturing.
Right.
So I said, okay, I have some coconut trees. Let me invest into... coconut water.
Right.
And it was not an easy start. That in itself was not an easy start, because I was nowhere on the shelves.
Right.
So what I did during the pandemic, I started to pack my trunk, my car trunk, with my coconut water, and I went around to all Price Mart and supermarkets, car parks. Some people run me, but that was okay. You understand? And I started to sell my coconut water out of the trunk of my car.
Right.
And then move forward to that, I'm in more locations today.
And you see how important it is to be passion driven. I think that should be a slogan, passion driven.
Passion drives everything I do.
Passion drives everything, and
passion drives everything.
Because of that passion, look at that. You're able to get your stuff on the shelves.
So this is just a genuine question.
Sure.
That's actually a good question.
Being a businessman, businesswoman, first off, you calculate the expenses. You don't go building a foundation and don't have bricks. Just a Vibe is a brand. So coconut water is just the first product, but I have other products that's coming out as well. I grew up selling in the market of Port of Spain. A lot of people don't even know that. A boat comes in from Grenada selling stocks, spices and stuff. Every week. I'm telling you, Port of Spain market, general market, you can get many different things. So I must say much thanks to the government for making these things available to people. But you have to be in the industry to understand it. One thing I can say for Just a Vibe, I don't add any regular water to it. I try to keep it natural as possible.
And no water, no added water, coconut water, you drink and it tastes no water.
And I brought for you guys.
Excellent.
I said I brought goodies. I brought for you guys.
Lovely,
yes.
All right.
Yes.
And why the name Just a Vibe? Why not J Angels Jiggy Juice or
Leston. Let me tell you something.
Why just where Just a Vibe came from? Why Just a Vibe?
Where did Jiggy Juice come from?
Anyway, my day, I mash up the dance, even on a radio station.
Excellent.
Where you think I come from?
Excellent.
Just a vibe, yeah, I bring to the land.
Excellent.
What you talking
Excellent.
about? It's just
All
a vibe when you see me.
Nice.
Agent B, hold your bottle.
Excellent.
Anybody around me know me. Since from radio days to now, I am always a vibe. Even in COVID as well, I've taught myself to do videography and graphics.
Right.
So I do all Just a Vibe marketing and promotion as well.
serious?
All editing and everything. All filming and everything I do it myself. Now it is off the ground a year and 3 months, and
Excellent.
I'm very proud of it.
Why?
Little Bowie Talawa, we're growing.
Where my bomb sound effect? Where is it? There we go. All right, excellent. So,
Yes.
let's get into the music aspect of things, all right?
Yes.
Musically, what
Yes.
have you been doing? Well, what did you do during the COVID period? And the post-COVID, well, I see you have your strap here.
Yes.
All right. I see your strap.
Fully.
You bring your strap.
Fully.
All right, nice.
Fully.
So we'll be getting into that in a little while. But as it relates to the music, what were your moves during the COVID period and right after the post-COVID, the early part of the post-COVID period?
During COVID, I've always, since I resigned from the former establishment I worked for, the media company, I have always invested in myself. I took time and I invested in myself. So I invested in myself in learning videography, in doing graphics, and even producing now. So now I'm a producer as well. Even strap music video I've produced.
Editing, graphics.
Yeah.
Businesswoman, artist,
Cosmetologist.
Continue.
Jiggy coconut water.
Jiggy coconut water, yes. Right, the jiggy juice, right, there's available. Go ahead.
You know, and I have just been investing in myself and into my craft. I've never stopped recording.
Right.
I've never stopped recording. And I believe as an artist or any sort of creative, it's always good to invest in yourself. That's the only way you can continue to elevate apart from making sacrifices. Because if it is you don't invest in yourself, then you're just going to be doing the same thing over and over and remaining at one level.
Correct.
You know, sometimes it may cost you. Sometimes it may really, really cost you. But it's important to make the sacrifice in investing in yourself. Because this is what happens, Leston.
Right.
When you reach a stage in your career or even in building or your growth per se, sometimes there are people that you cannot depend on. But when you invest in yourself, listen, yourself is the greatest reliance after God.
Yes, correct, definitely. So tell us about this strap you work with.
Yeah,
Tell us about this strap.
Strap is a very positive song.
Right.
It is a positive song.
Right.
You know, when I came up with the idea of it, I got it in COVID.
Okay.
I was going through a little situation because, like I said, when I came back from New York, come to Trinidad, a lot was going on. I just moved from a different building into another apartment. And honestly, I was broke. I didn't have much money.
It does happen.
You know, I didn't have much money. And it was a Friday morning at 11 o'clock. I was home in my living room and I looking at the Bible on my table because anybody walk into my house, there's a Bible on my table, right? And I say, you know what? Even if I'm going through a hard time, I owe my landlord, my business, kick off, but I need more capital. At least I always strap, yes? I always strap with my Bible.
With your Bible.
And then I was like, wait, strap, that sounded like something. Strap, I could do something. I started to get up and walk around the house. I say strap. But the thing is, I've been a songwriter for many years, and this is something that a lot of people don't know. Like, I've been a songwriter for many years. So I said, you know what, I need to do something with this. And that's how I came up with it. I started freestyle, and that was it.
Ah, boy, excellent. You make me feel shame. Your Bible on the table, mine on the ironing board.
Why?
I'm just tuning in, and you're just joining us. We're speaking to Miss J Angel, all right? It's called Strap. And it has some truth in that song there, boy.
It is.
Has some truth in that song there, boy. And I hear
from the womb, no more strap from birth. Nothing that they do, we ain't never gonna hurt. Jagged, we every step, every day. Money have to make, whether night or day, so we do it. You dig?
Tell them. And the thing is, I hear some pain in that song too. I hear some pain in
listen,
the song. Some pain.
It is truth, you know.
Some pain.
This song is partly about my life. I write from my heart. Right? When I came up with the idea of this song, I said, you know what? I need to create this song from the standpoint of a double entendre. Because some the minute people hear strap, they're gonna be like, what? Change on badness?
Right, rising up the thing.
Oh God, COVID so bad, boy. Take bring out the kit. You know? But I say, you know what, let me write it from the standpoint of a double entendre and make it into a commercial song. So in so doing, I can bring my positive message, and anybody can make strap what they feel to make strap when they listen to it. But it's a positive song, and it's a real song.
Who produced it, by the way?
I did. I'm the executive producer.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Producer.
That's correct.
Artist.
That's correct.
Businesswoman.
That's correct.
Graphic artist.
Respect on my name.
Cosmetologist.
That's correct.
Jiggy Juice.
I don't know about that, but okay, like we could work with that.
I mean, many hats. The list just keeps getting longer and longer, and there's so much more in store for J Angel.
I had a little help with a little co-producer though.
Right.
But initially I brought the creative vibe, I brought the melodies, I brought the entire creation of Strap.
We get out video for it. The video for this will be very interesting.
My darling, you should have done your homework
to interview
me because I dropped the video the same day I dropped the song.
Whoa, serious?
You haven't seen it?
We had to pull that up on YouTube.
And the video, Trinidad and Tobago, the music video for it, I must say that I'm so grateful for the opportunity from the National Trust of Trinidad and Tobago for trusting me because I got the fine opportunity to express my artistry in the Millflow House. It's one of our magnificent sevens around the savannah. And I'm actually the very first artist to express my artistry to film in the Millflow House. I just want to say much thanks to the National Trust of Trinidad and Tobago.
Feedback thus far.
Yes.
Feedback thus far on because I like the message. The pain, but in middle because I hear so much pain. But the fact that you were able to, I hear in a story, I hear in the pain and I hear in the redemption part of it, where it is you were able to find some sort of redemption regardless of what you went through and able to push forward. So the song, if you're really listening to it carefully, is stages.
And even in the song I said real boss in the street, and that's truth. That's truth because throughout my entire career, in order for me to before I even got onto radio and stuff, my career started from the streets. No station didn't wanted me. I started from the streets, playing out in parties. And same thing with Just the Vibe. I built it from the streets. My name is well respected in the streets of Trinidad and Tobago. So at the end of the day, like I said, passion drives everything that I do. And when coming to my music, I believe in just being me, speaking my truth. And hopefully that could connect with the people of Trinidad and Tobago, by extension, everybody internationally. And they can see my story, feel my story, and understand that, listen, J Angel is just expressive piece of art that's here to give her contribution.
And definitely our brand. Definitely our brand.
I have more work that is coming. Presently I am in the process of working with other people. I want to continue producing for myself as well. My dream really too is to really collaborate with other creatives in the industry. So like other young females in the industry, I'm willing to collaborate with people, It's just that J Angel's brand is very different, guys. When you look at the video, you'll also see that as well. The way in which I dress, the way I carry myself. I'm not about bringing what other people have, but just being me. And hopefully that can positively influence the youths of this country. And for some reason, I hope that they could connect with what I'm doing.
Excellent.
Yes.
No, I'm sure they will. And continue being the person you are, the very much driven person, the passionate person.
Nothing stops me, Leston.
And don't allow it to.
Nothing stops me. You know why nothing stops me? Because I know where I came from. And where I came from was not an easy road. You understand? The life that I live now, this has always been my dream since I was a little girl. So no one or nothing could stop me. You understand? And the Creator, Jehovah God, has blessed me with my talent. And this is what I'm bringing forth to the world in a positive way.
Excellent. And you're heavily strapped too, You're heavily strapped. So you're definitely
well protected.
Well armed and well protected.
There's nothing much more powerful than the Bible.
Exactly.
And I'll leave it as that.
I'll leave it there, right? Want to thank you for passing through studio today. And
thanks for having me.
This Jiggy Juice here. All right, and I'll give you some feedback. All right, when you look out for our brand, Just a Vibe in supermarkets nearest to you. All right, J Angel, once again, all the best and thank you for passing.
Thanks for having me. It was nice. Agent B, nice to finally meet you.
One more time now. We'll run it one more time. All right, name my bet. Strap. J Angel, the artist.
I just want to say, Arima, I love you. I was born in Arima, all right? And persons from Arima, just understand that J Angel is here to always represent. East Side, we do this for you, all right? To Vibes Cartel, big up Bull Boss every time. Gaza.
Boy. Excellent.